Degand, and I'm the Director of Manufacturing, Accounting, and Domestic Shared Services for Gardner, Denver. And Gardner, Denver was founded in 1859. We're a manufacturing company with sales close to $2 billion annually. We have 40 manufacturing plants around the world, and the area I'm responsible for is the Shared Service Center in Quincy, Illinois. And one of the things that we were looking at in 2008 was to take advantage of our new knowledge of manufacturing lean tools and techniques and applying it to the back office. So we held a Kaizen activity and did value stream mapping on our accounts payable process, and found that there was a lot of waste in that process. And with that, we knew we needed the help of technology to help reduce some of that waste in the value stream. So we began looking at a dozen different vendors that could possibly fill that need with respect to OCR, optical character recognition, and an automated workflow solution. One of the considerations that we had an existing database imaging solution already in place, so we needed a solution that one could interface with that imaging database system. We needed a solution that was global in nature because we knew we were going to be needing something that could satisfy our German, our other European businesses that had different languages, different currencies. So we needed a solution that could handle multiple currencies, multiple languages, special considerations for VAT, and that also would be easy to roll out to additional businesses without creating a lot of individual templates for each of those vendors. We're probably over 80% PO-based invoices in the United States. The statistic is much different in Europe. It's a lot more non-PO based. So the workflow solution was very important to them to be able to not have to take that invoice, go scan it, email it out, wait for an answer to come back, or send it through the mail to get a signature on that invoice. So they found it very important that they had a tool where they could automatically send that invoice, electronically get it approved, and send it back. So that was important to us, but we had fewer volume than what they have in Europe for the non-PO based. Mm-hmm. In the old days, we would have a drawer full of invoices. They would try to enter the invoice. There would be something that stopped them from entering the invoice. It'd go back in the drawer. And then they would send out an email, I need information on this, and then they'd wait, and then it would go, they'd try again, and if it didn't work again, they'd go back in the drawer. So we got all the papers out from out of the drawers, so we have in the system now visibility to all the invoices that we've received. We process the invoices daily. We get the new mail in the morning that gets scanned in, and everything's accounted for, versus the old way where you didn't know how much was in everybody's accounts payable drawer. Well, we certainly had an increase in invoices processed per accounts payable associate. The one thing is the visibility of the invoices because they're in there immediately. Unlike other companies, they may have a set of people that scan and do the image verification, the distiller solution. And then they'd have other people doing the workflow. We have our people doing both ends of it. So they see from the beginning to end what's happening with that invoice. We didn't expect the first year to reduce our cost per invoice 23%. We were hoping maybe 15%. So we were pleasantly surprised that we actually did better than we did before. They've helped us look at what we can do next to take it to the next level. They're certainly helping us now to try to expand that solution into Europe. And they have an understanding of what the requirements are. So the first time I met and discussed with a gentleman on the UK expansion, he knew exactly what I would need with respect to getting the vendor name audit rule, which from the United States I wouldn't know that, but he knew that. So he knew that was something that I'd have to consider. The different requirements in that region of the world helps me administer that project from the United States with or without, day-to-day support from that operation. Mm-hmm. We've thought about different applications for that. I'm also responsible for the credit and collections, and looking at cash application as an opportunity to possibly use that technology in other areas. Forms come in, orders from customers, HR forms, anything that's paper obviously can be read if you teach it what to read. Our intention is to bring on more business and continually improve and take on more business without adding additional headcount.